Hello and welcome to The Chart Show. I'm Victoria Scholar and this week's chart is the pound against the US dollar, also known as cable. This week has been a very busy week for UK economic data. On Tuesday, we had retail sales figures, which saw like-for-like sales for June drop by 1.3% year-on-year. That's versus a sharper decline of 1.5% in May. This is now the fourth consecutive monthly contraction as inflation takes its toll on consumer spending. With UK inflation closing in on double digits, sales volumes seem to be declining at the fastest level since the start of the pandemic. Rising price levels and the cost of living crisis are sharply dampening retail spending both on the high street and online, with millions of households being forced to make significant cuts just to pay for the basics like the supermarket shop, energy bills and fuel. Meanwhile, on Wednesday morning, we had UK GDP figures. We saw a rise of 0.4% in the 3 months to May, topping expectations, while monthly growth expanded by 0.5%, also ahead of estimates and swinging from a negative reading in April. Services, manufacturing and construction all posted positive growth, with services output the largest contributor, rising 0.4% in May thanks to a jump in GP appointments, lifting monthly GDP above pre-pandemic levels. Let's take a look now at the chart of the pound against the US dollar, because sterling hit a 2-year low this week against the greenback, and since the highs in June of 2021, the pound has lost more than 16% of its value, as you can see there. The US dollar index hit the highest level since 2002, and there's a clear descending trend line for cable with lower lows and lower highs. The pound attempted to reverse course in December, but this was short-lived, with an extension of the previous losses, which took the pound below key psychological round number support turned resistance at 120. The next major level to watch on the downside is 118, with a break below potentially paving the way for further downside. The question investors really want to know is, will the downtrend continue, or are we reaching a trough? There are yet to be any major technical signs that the depreciation is over. However, if we do see cable attempt a counter-trend move higher, or we see the declines decelerate, that might suggest that we're entering a new sideways or even bullish phase for the pair. But for now, it looks as though the downtrend remains intact, with analysts saying the pound isn't quite out of the woods yet. That's it for now, but thank you so much for watching The Chart Show, and we'll be back at the same time next week.